5 years. 5 long years.
That's how long it took for us to see some gameplay for a new first-person shooter Halo game. Yo, what is up everyone? I am Kingspidermancool, and I just want to talk about the Halo Infinite trailers that just dropped on Thursday for the Xbox event. Now, as you guys may know, I am a huge Halo fan, so I'm excited to just talk about what we saw in the trailers and my thoughts on it. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So at the very beginning of the gameplay trailer, we see what looks to be the main menu for the game. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think it's absolutely beautiful. The scenery looks really nice, and I like how the ring has that glowing effect inside of it, and right in the middle of it, it says Halo Infinite. You also can't forget the choir singing the iconic Halo theme. To be honest, if this is the main menu for the game, I think it's one of the best main menu screens for a Halo game, like, ever.
Am I dead already? I must be. I mean, this is a punishment, right?
So now we see a screen that says 28th of May 2560, 167 days after we lost. So I guess this is trying to reiterate the fact that humanity got pretty screwed during this war.
Yep, this is death. No! No! No, 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 no! This isn't happening. I'm going to have to make an emergency landing. Hold on, Chief.
Then we see the Master Chief himself, riding with the pilot from the 2019 Infinite trailer, whom the fans are calling Brohammer, and it seems like the Pelican was getting attacked by Banish anti-aircrafts. Now, a few weeks ago we got confirmation that the Banish will be in Infinite, so it's pretty good we'll get to see them in the Banish in first person. Also, I don't think this is the first mission. I think this might be like the third or second or third one or something like that. I don't know.
No! No! You! I can't stand this! Who you are?
Breathe.
No! You don't get to tell me what to do. You don't get to tell me anything. Are you even listening?
I count 3 anti-aircraft cannons.
3 what?
You'll be safe here.
Oh, I'll be safe. Safe? I haven't been safe since I found you. I found you, remember? You were out there on your own, and you'd still be out there if it wasn't for me. I thought I was going home.
There won't be a home if we don't stop the Banished.
You keep saying that. We're outgunned, outnumbered. I know.
Okay, it looks like Brohammer is really upset at Chief because ever since he found them, they've gotten in danger. And he just wants to go home, but Chief is just taking it chill like he usually does and is focusing at the main mission at hand. Master Chief's and Brohammer's relationship is a bit interesting, I guess. I wonder how it'll be as the game continues.
I know I saw condors over there. I'm going to dig through them and find one with the working sleep space drive. And when you're done with this war, we'll get away from here. Far away.
Wait here.
Oh, please. Let me see what I can find.
Cannons first. When I get back, we can look. Together.
Okay, big guy.
So maybe after this mission we can go exploring. Maybe we can even ride on the Pelican and discover some items that we can use. That'll be pretty cool. Might I also mention that this cutscene kind of reminds me of the one in Halo Combat Evolved where they're on a lifeboat and crash onto the Halo ring. It's a good callback to the game, especially since the Halo Infinite is supposed to be a spiritual reboot of Halo CE.
We're coming in too fast! Damn! Air brake failure! They blew too early! I'm losing her! Brace for impact!
Yo, we are finally seeing some gameplay. This is a really exciting moment. Also, did you notice how that whole cutscene was just one camera shot and there were no cuts? And how it seamlessly went into a first person view? So I'm guessing this game is going for like a God of War style cutscenes. That's pretty cool. Also, I like the HUD, where you can see your shields at the top. I also like how the shields look too. We can see your objectives on the top left, your map on the bottom left, and your weapons on the bottom right. Seeing your weapons on the bottom right is a bit different from other games. Usually it'll be on the top right and we can get to see each individual bullet. But I wonder why they changed it. Also, we see the model for the assault rifle is the one from Halo Reach, which is pretty interesting. Okay, so there we got to see some of the scenery, which looks nice, I guess. We also got to see some of the wildlife, birds and rats. Wildlife is something Halo needed for a little while. We finally got to see Master Chief and the assault rifle in action. It looks and sounds really nice. It also seems like there are some hit markers whenever you hit enemies. I personally don't mind hit markers, but I don't know about some other people. Whenever our shields recharge, there's some orange hexagons that appear on your screen. I'm not too crazy on that just because it might get too distracting at times. Also, we see a mixture of new and old grunts, which I like that little mix because it satisfies both fans. People who like the original designs and people who like the new ones. I wonder what that crashed ship is supposed to be and if there's any survivors. I don't think it's the Infinity, otherwise they would have made a whole entire cutscene for it or something. So, I don't know. There we gotta see a banished phantom, which looks pretty neat. Yo, Sprint is now confirmed for the game. Heck yeah, dude. I'm sure that's a punch for classic fans who completely diss on Sprint. Hey, if you only like classic movement, that's fine because it's your opinion, but let's talk about the War Dog. It looks good, also the startup of the engine sounds pretty good. Alright, so the War Dog seems like it drives pretty smoothly, so that's good. Wow, we just gotta see a full-blown map. This basically confirms that Halo Infinite is gonna be an open world game. It's a pretty interesting concept, and I hope 343 will execute it well. I'm pretty sure you guys can go to any of those red icons you see, which I think those are anti-air cannons, in any order. Again, that's a nice callback to Halo CE. Or you can go to those Forerunner structures in any order. Also, notice how there's an upgrades tab. So does that mean you can like upgrade your armor, weapons, gadgets, or even vehicles? And also there's a database tab, but I don't know what that is. You're also able to set waypoints to know where you're going, so that's cool. Also, it looks like each gun battery has a set difficulty. I mean, they're all the same difficulty, but does that mean that some areas have like different difficulties to some other areas? Okay, so right there, you know how that grunt had plasma grenades attached to him? Some people are saying that when the Warthog ran him over, the grenades exploded to tire. So it'll be pretty interesting to see vehicle conditions, I guess. See, right there. I don't know if you can tell, but I think one of the tires from the vehicle are missing. Right there, we gotta see what's called the MK50 Sidekick, which just looks like a generic pistol. Now, I don't know if it's gonna replace the Magnum. I'd rather it not, because the Magnum is much more unique than the Sidekick. Plus, the Magnum has pretty much been in the entire Halo series. Nice, the classic Elite design is back. A lot of Halo fans are happy about that. The classic Elite design is way better than the ones in Halo 4 and 5 by far. This Elite right here kind of reminds me of the one in Halo 2 Anniversary. Also right there, I think we gotta see a Needler and maybe a plasma pistol and a carbine rifle? I don't know, I can't really tell from there. Okay, that new gun right there is called a VK-78 Commando, which looks to me like a generic weapon, like a weapon you would see today. I guess the thing that makes it stand out a little bit is the ammo counter you see on the side of it. It seems to me like the weapon is a precision-based weapon, so I guess that's neat. Yo, finally some banished brutes coming down from a drop pod. Dude, that looked awesome. Also, look how when Master Chief was shooting that brute on the leg, he kind of stumbled. That's kind of putting some attention to detail. Hold on. You know how many memes came from that one shot? Here, let me just show you. Man, it's crazy how fast memes can be made. Okay, there's a new gadget, which is like a drop shield, pretty much similar to the bubble shield from Halo 3. Hey, there's another new gadget, which is called the grappling hook. Well, in the game it's called a grapple shot, so it'll be pretty interesting to see what people can do with the grapple shot. You know how many crazy trick shots people can get with it? And I like how that brute said this is the end when Master Chief threw the spike grenade at him. Also, spike grenades are back, so that's cool. And there's another new weapon, which is a banished weapon. This one is called the Ravager, so let's see how it works. Ah, some nice choir with some nice scenery. And there's that banished phantom again. Alright, it seems like the Ravager is some sort of heavy burst plasma cannon or something. And it looks like it can kill enemies pretty quickly, but I think it overheats quickly too, so I guess that's one of the conditions. Another new weapon. This one is called the Pulse Carbine. Now, will it replace the other carbine? That I have no idea. The Pulse Carbine is a burst weapon shooting like 3 or 4 shots at a time. Once again, another new weapon. This one is called the Mangler, which looks similar to the Mauler from Halo 3. And another look at how the grapple shot works. Also, I wonder how long the grapple shot can shoot from. Like, what's the range and stuff like that. Okay then, it seems like the Mangler it's more of a precise weapon. It does quite a bit of damage when you go for the head. Whoa, did you just see that? You're even able to grapple fusion coils, or as some people are calling it, a noob cube, which is a weird thing to say, I guess. Hey, it looks like there's some Halo 3 style brutes, which is pretty interesting, I guess. We gotta see how the Shade Turn acts, and it seems pretty nice. And I think we get to see the final new weapon for this trailer. This weapon is called the CQS-48 Bulldog, which I'm pretty sure is a shotgun, and I think it has quite a bit of range too. Now again, I'm not sure if it's gonna replace the classic shotgun. I'd rather it not, because I prefer the classic shotgun, and the function of the classic shotgun is pretty... I like how it acts better than this one. People pointed out right there that the brute reacted to when you shot him in the back, because if you notice how he kind of put his hand in the area when you shot him, so that's another attention to detail. Okay, so before we move on, notice how it again seamlessly transitioned into a cutscene. Again, only one camera shot and no cuts.
UNSC lost this war months ago. Your people are broken, scattered, hunted, defeated.
So, you know how we said our people are scattered around? So, our people meaning humans. So, I think that might also be saying that we need to find the UNSC and other people around the Halo ring and rescue them. So, that'll be a pretty interesting concept, I guess. Again, sort of like the one in Halo CE on Mission 2, where you have to find other Marines and rescue them.
By me. I wish I could tell you it was difficult, but it wasn't. We are one step ahead, always.
Alright then, that just showed us that most of the Infinity are dead, again reiterating that humanity got really screwed during this war.
The ring is already under our control. Soon, the auditorium as well. The Harbinger and the Banished share the same goal. We fight together to honor the will of Atriox. But without challenge, I grew weary, lost, alone. But here you now stand.
Another seamless transition. Also, he just said honor the will of Atriox, which I guess he thinks Atriox is dead, but I don't think 343 will kill him off that quickly, so he might still be stuck in the Ark.
This is my last fight. A true test of legends. Our story will outlive us both. Set a fire in your heart, Spartan. Bare your fangs. Fight hard. Die well.
Yeah, this guy is definitely the main antagonist for the game. Pretty cool if I don't say so myself. Correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I think his name is Isharim, I think, but I might be pronouncing it wrong or something. But I think this guy is the same dude who was in the Banished reveal trailer.
We are his will. We are his legacy. We are the banished.
Oh yeah, did I forget to mention that there are also a lot of memes from that cutscene too. Anyways, that was the end of this trailer. It was really awesome, but if there's one problem I had with it is that the graphics looked a bit too much like plastic. But I think it was an early build of the game, so hopefully they will polish it before the game is released. Well guys, there is another trailer that released, so let's go check that out. Okay, so before we get into it, just know that this trailer was only like a minute long, so it obviously won't be as long as the other trailer.
We thought you dead. It is there.
Right there we saw another look at the grapple shot, and how the energy sword looks. The energy sword looks more like the classic design. I personally prefer the new design, but I can roll with this one because this looks epic.
Humans call you their savior.
Another shot at how the drop shield looks, and also the mangler. I think right there is an elite major, which they look pretty nice. Man, grappling the fusion coils and just throwing them, I just think that'll be lots of fun. I forgot to say that there were some flying suicide grunts in the last trailer, but here they are now. I also think brutes can pick them up and just yeet them at you. So that was a new grenade. It's an electricity grenade and it seems pretty devastating. Whoa, right there, the classic battle rifle, which looks nice. You know, the interesting thing is that the 2018 Infinite trailer we saw Marines holding the Halo 5 battle rifle. So I wonder if both will return in this game, but I'm not sure. Also, I think this guy is a banished brute chieftain, which they look neat. Those three shots right there with Master Chief on the Warthog they look really nice. So anyways guys, that was the end of the trailers. Let me know how you guys thought of them and if you're hyped for the game. I know I'm excited and hyped for them. I think I'll make a video about what stuff I want to see in Halo Infinite in the next coming weeks or so. So stay tuned for that. But besides that, I'm going to end this episode off here. Peace out.